Okay, 8.8. Now these are new types of story problems. You haven't seen these. Okay. At a store, I'm buying packages of Snickers and packages of Butterfingers. Snickers bags cost $4 each, while Butterfingers cost $5 each. I have $42 to spend. If I buy 3 bags of Snickers, how many Butterfinger bags do I need to buy? So you're finding how many Butterfingers. That's the answer to the problem. Okay, well, this is a little bit different because there's 3 units: Snickers, Butterfingers, and dollars. With 3 units, we make a 9-box grid. Okay, we're not doing any lines or any of that. It's nonsense. 3-box grid. Okay, or a 9-box grid. Here's how you label your grid. You always put the word together right here. Now, go down the rows, and here's how you label your rows. And this is for all problems, okay? How many units? Then, write per unit and total. And that's going to be the baseline setup for all of these. Now, I need to put labels here, units. The 2 things I'm buying, those are your independent units, Snickers and Butterfingers. So Snickers and Butterfingers. Just abbreviate it. Now the 3rd unit, dollars, that's your dependent unit. You need to put dollars above the total and dollars above per unit. Do not put dollars here. This row has nothing to do with money. So not money in that row. If you want to put that there to remind yourself. If it has a dollar label, it does not go on the top row. Now the first thing I do is put an equals, and what's the money total together? It's 42 bucks. Okay, now 42 we're done with. Now go up to your top row, okay? And you're looking for non-money. So how many units of Snickers were bought? 3. Remember, the only number that doesn't have a money label is 3, and that's for Snickers. Now, I don't know Butterfingers, so you can put B. I'm just going to use X, okay? You won't need these here on this assignment. On the next assignment, you're going to need that top box, but you're not going to need that for a while. Now, what's the cost per unit, okay? How much do they cost? If I buy a bag of Snickers, how much does it cost? It costs $4. Butterfingers. They cost $5. Now, here's how I fill these out. To find the money total for the Snickers, we take 3 times 4, and that would be $12. $12. To find the Butterfingers, we would take X times 5, okay? And that's 5x, okay? You don't know what x is, so you write that as 5x. And now you have your bottom equation. You have 12 plus 5x equals 42. So is x by itself? No, okay? So I dot circle it, take out the 12. So you are getting x by itself. 5 times x equals 30. Divide by 6, x equals, divide by 5, excuse me. 30 divided by 5, 6. Okay, 6 Butterfinger bags. Solve the problem. Okay, next example. For a snack mix, I need to buy boxes of Cheerios and Lucky Charms. Cheerios cost $3.99 for each box, while the Lucky Charms cost $4.29 for each box. I spent $20.85. I know that I buy 2 boxes of Cheerios. How many boxes of Lucky Charms can I buy? So we're finding Lucky Charms. So again, you got 3 units. You got the dollars you spend, but then you got the Lucky Charms and the Cheerios. So together, 9-box grid, we're always going to put together then how many units per and total. Now the 2 units are the Cheerios and Lucky Charms. I'm just going to put Lucky C. Now the dollars total, dollars per, not dollars there. That row has nothing to do with money. That's when you count up the boxes, okay? All right, your money total is $20.85, okay? So we're done with that. Now find me a number that's not dollars. 2 boxes of Cheerios, so 2 Cheerios. So that's how many units. You don't have the Lucky Charms, you don't need these, okay? Now the cost per unit, the Cheerios cost $3.99 each. The Lucky Charms cost $4.29 each. So to find your money total for Cheerios, you take how many you bought times what they cost, $3.99, okay? $7.98, okay? So that's the total that was spent on the Cheerios. Now we don't know how many Lucky Charms. We know they cost $4.29, so I write that as 4.29x, okay? Or 4.29 times x, it doesn't matter, okay? I'm going to put the times x, that's fine. So 7.98 plus 4.29 times x equals 20.95. X by itself, heck no it's not, so I circle the times part. I take out the 798, then I can focus on the times. Okay. $12.97 divide after all that decimal stuff. I got 3, just put 3, okay. So you can buy 3 boxes of Lucky Charms. Okay, no problem. I work 2 jobs. I make $10 per hour at Baumgars and $11 per hour at Hy-Vee. Last week I made a total of $430. I worked 21 hours at Baumgars. How many hours did I work at Hy-Vee? So we're finding hours worked at Hy-Vee. Okay, so set up your grid. So together, then how many units per and total, per unit total. Okay, now your independent variables are hours at Baumgars, so just put HR Baum and HR Hy-Vee, okay? Alright, then dollars per unit, dollars total. Okay, your dollar total that you made is $430. That's what you fill in first. Now go up to the top. Okay, you don't need these 2 today. Find me a non-money amount quantity. It'd be 21's the only one. So it's 21 hours at Baumgars, X at Hy-Vee. So the cost per unit, the actual dollars per unit at Baumgars is $10, and then Hy-Vee is $11. So to find the money total from the Baumgars, we take 21 times 10, and that's 210. So you make $210 at Baumgars. Now Hy-Vee, we have X times 11. Write that as 11 times X, please. Okay. That's how to write that. And then plus, and you have your equation. So 210 plus 11 times x equals 430. So, is x by itself? No. Okay, so I highlight the times. I ditch the 210. That's 220. divided by 11, divided by 11, 220 divided by 11 is 20. So you work 20 hours at high V, and that's the answer. Okay. Okay, gallons of regular gas cost $1.90 per gallon. Gallons of unleaded gas cost $1.75 per gallon. A gas station makes a total of $992.50 in a day. If they sell 200 gallons of regular gas, how many gallons of premium gas do they sell? So my answer, I want to know how many gallons of premium gas. Okay. So again, 9 box grid, because you got the gallons of the regular, the gallons of the premium, then the money, the price. So together, how many units per unit in total? Okay. Now the two things that you're buying together are the gallons of regular gas, the gallons of premium gas. Sorry, my bad. I need to change that. It shouldn't say on the document. Okay. Okay, gallons premium gas. Premium. Okay. So you're not going to need these two. Okay. Not on this assignment anyway. Okay, gallons of premium gas is $992.50. So, okay, find me the non-money amount. The only one you got is 200. 200 gallons of regular, and I don't know how many gallons of premium. You can use P or X or whatever letter you want. Okay, now per unit. Okay, so the regular gas costs $1.90. The premium gas costs $1.75. So using street math, I bought up 200 gallons at $1.90 each. So I take 200 times $1.90. Okay, $380. Plus, then X times 1.75. Well, you can't do anything with that, so that was 380, by the way. You write that as 1.75 times X. Okay, now we have our equation. 380 plus 1.75 times X equals 992.50. Okay. Okay, X, you got to get X by itself. It's got a plus and a times. You highlight the times. You minus the 380. So 1.75 times X, 992.50 minus 380, 612.5. Keep it together on writing the whole number, then divide by $1.75. And that's going to give us our answer. Okay, I got 350. So they sold 350 gallons of premium gas. Now the grid is complete. Okay, next problem. A hair salon receives a shipment of hair conditioner bottles. Type A bottles cost $6.50 each, while Type B bottles cost $8.25 each. The hair salon pays $581. They buy 64 Type A bottles. How many bottles of Type B do they buy? So I'm figuring out bottles of Type B. So you got the Type A, the Type B, and the cost together. Okay. Together. Then how many units per unit in total? Okay. Okay, so you got Type A bottles, Type A bottles, Type B bottles, And then the price, the dependent unit, goes here and here, but not on top. Okay, so you got $581 together. Okay. Alright, don't need these. So type A bottles, $6.50. Okay, no, find the quantity, find how many. The only thing you know about how many is 64. X. Or B or whatever letter you want to use. Okay. So type A bottles, those cost $6.50. And the type B bottles, those cost $8.25. So to find your total for the type A bottles, you take how many of them you bought times what the price is. So 64 times 6.50 is $416. Slip that right there. Okay, then you don't know how many bottles of B you bought, but you know that you bought them for $8.25. So you really have no choice but to write that as 8.25 times X. Okay, so write out the equation. 416 plus 8.25 times X equals 581. So you got your times, so you take out your 416, you minus it. Really, it's a cookie cutter process once you get it down. On this assignment, it's going to get tougher in the next one. 581 minus 416 is 165. So then I divide each side by $8.25, 8.25. And 165 divided by 8.25 is 20. Okay. So you bought 20 type B bottles, and that's your answer. Okay. Alright, last problem in this video. Tickets for admission to a high school football game cost $3 for students and $5 for adults. The school raised a total of $2,360. If they sold 120 student tickets, how many adult tickets did they sell? Okay, so we have students. Alright, what am I doing? Okay. Students, adults, and dollars. Okay. Set up the grid. Okay. So together, how many units per and total? So we're talking adults or students and adults. Okay. Then dollars total, dollars per. Okay. So the money total together is $2,360. Okay. Now, find me a number that has nothing to do with dollars. 120 is the only one. So you have one. You have the how many units of students. You're finding how many units of adults. Okay. Students cost per is 3. The adults, the cost per is 5. So to find your money total for students, you take 120 times 3. That's 360. Then your adults, you take X times 5. Now you don't know what that is, so you write it as 5 times X. So we have 360 plus 5 times X equals 2360. Okay, and then you solve for X. Obviously X isn't by itself, so you have to get rid of things. So minus 360. Okay, that's 2,000 even. 5 times X equals 2,000. Then divide by 5. 2,000 divided by 5 is 400. 400 adults, okay.